everyone, it's your girl. We're back and we're going for a little drive. We're actually trying to find some parking over on South Beach so that we just walk around, grab some lunch, have a bite to eat, you know, something chill, not too much, you know, tire the baby out. We're not having our normal like Miami style trip. Honey's here for the Bitcoin conference. She's gonna be doing a lot with that over the next couple of days, just having some quality family time. So I'll be back shortly with a little view from South Beach. Alright, so we ended up finding parking. We got out and we just kind of strolled along Ocean Drive, checking out the restaurants and the scenery, just trying to see what we were going to have for lunch. We strolled by the Versace mansion. So it was getting super hot, so we finally decided to eat at this restaurant. I actually don't remember what the name of it was, but we had some really good drinks. We ordered some good food. I ate some french fries because they didn't have many vegan options, but the rest of the food was pretty good according to everyone else, so it was a success. So we finished lunch and we headed back to our hotel. We were actually pretty exhausted from being out in the sun, so we just decided to go back and take a nice dip in the pool. So we were pretty hungry when we got back. We were gonna go out and try the licking. We wanted to actually go experience the restaurant, but we were super tired, and of course having a toddler is sometimes hard, so we just ordered in, and the food was pretty damn good. So after we ate, we just kind of chilled out on our balcony and enjoyed that before we called it a night because we were extremely exhausted from the day. So day 3 was actually the second day of the Bitcoin conference. So this is just a little bit of footage from that. As you can see, this is the bull. The bull represents Bitcoin. If you're bullish, that means you're holding on to it and you're keeping this digital asset. I'll probably do a video at some point that gives a little bit more information regarding like Bitcoin. But this is inside the conference. They had some pretty cool spaces in there. They had artwork and things of that nature. And my fiance is just going to tell you a little bit about it.
Bitcoin 2022 out here with the homie Vegan. He on the phone right now, but we're gonna see what we get into today. This is day 2 of the conference. So
I'm just gonna give you a little montage of the day at the Bitcoin conference and some of the festivities that were going on.
We know these great people, and when you think about it, that world of original source of capital was about $30 trillion today. And the decision makers.
You got it, girl, you got it. Little baby in a bag and I'm working. No 9 to 5, put the work in. Doesn't know I love them all for me, a birthday. Baby girl, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. You got it, girl, you got it.
So the Black Bitcoin Billionaire group actually had a meetup, like a meet and greet at Gatano. And I don't know if I said it before, but my fiance is actually a writer in the Bitcoin space, and he writes for them. So it was pretty cool for him to meet everyone that, you know, he's communicated with online and things like that. It was just a nice vibe full of positive energy and good people. So my daughter and I headed back to our hotel and just kind of hung out on the patio until my fiance got back from his festivities. So I have been dying to check out this one particular vegan restaurant called Planta. They specialize in like vegan sushi and, you know, like dishes like that. They had some really good drinks, and the inside of the place was such a vibe. Obviously, to go with the theme of the name, you know, it was like very tropical. There were plants everywhere. It was very like open and airy, and you know, just kind of had like glass windows everywhere. It was a really nice vibe. So Lonnie and I are at a restaurant in Miami called Planta. It's a plant-based restaurant, and they serve like plant-based sushi and things like that. Today we tried the dragon roll, which has like this bang bang broccoli in it. It's like spicy, crispy broccoli. It's really good. And then we got some fried oyster mushrooms, and Lonnie is loving them. She's tearing them up. So I would definitely recommend this place. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend if you're looking for good plant-based food in South Beach. So after lunch, we headed back to our hotel, just kind of played around in the little patio area that was like our spot for most days when I wanted to like tire Lonnie out and didn't feel like going outside. So I just brought her out here to run off some energy. We went up and took a nap until my fiance was finished at the conference for the day. So this evening we actually went out and took a stroll along the boardwalk and just seeing like the different hotels that are along the strip. And there's a lot of people who were out like rollerblading, bike riding, things like that. And we also had like a really cute little like picnic set up on the beach for dinner. It was like so romantic, super sweet, and just like a whole vibe. Alright, so day 5 was supposed to be our last day, so we started out with some breakfast from a great place called Sobe Vegan. I'll tell you a little more about them later. But unfortunately, this wasn't, or fortunately, it wasn't our last day.
Pancakes on your face. Who's that? You want to go to the ocean?
Okay. You can see my daughter woke up ready to go straight to the ocean, but we had different plans. We actually had our family day and we went to check out the Miami Botanical Garden. So we're out. We're actually down by the convention center and we're taking Lonnie to the Botanical Gardens. Say hi, Dad.
What's going on, y'all?
It's a little family time before we get out of here. We want to take her to some activities. So I'll be back with y'all once we get in. And I got my Bitcoin drip on. I'm rocking the orange.
You was good on a love for favor. I'm so fed in love. Shit, what the fuck you complaining for? Feeling jaded up. Used to trip off that shit I was kicking to you. Had some fun on a run, though I give it to you. But baby, don't get it twisted. You was just another nigga on the hit list.
So there were some events going on at the Miami Botanical Gardens. They actually had like a scavenger hunt for all the Bitcoiners. So if you actually found the Bitcoin in the Botanical Garden, you had the opportunity to win an entire Bitcoin, which is a pretty big deal. So I'm going to actually kind of give you a little montage of the Botanical Garden because they had music playing and obviously I can't play that on here. So they had a really cute little area inside the Botanical Gardens where they had like hammocks and lounges, and they also had like food that you could get. They had like fresh mango fruit, and then also like different types of beef patties, veggie patties, things like that, and they were free. So we actually ended up packing up and heading out from the Botanical Gardens to go to Wynwood. And for those of you who are not familiar with Wynwood, it's just like a really cool artsy area of Miami.
Hey, trips that you plan for the next whole week. It's too long for a nigga so cheap. And your flex OD, sex OD. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty little thing, you got it banging, now you ballin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Rated hitting you the DM looking violent. Talking while you come around and now they styling. You the pick the 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the price is. They ain't never got you know it being modest. Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin'.
So after we left Wynwood, we actually headed back to the hotel to meet up with my friend Imran, who lives in Miami. So he came to visit us at our hotel. We had some drinks and just hung out by the pool. We went to the ocean for a little while and just enjoyed our time together. It's been like 3-4 years since I've seen him pre-pandemic, so it was just great to be around. Hi, remember I told you yesterday was supposed to be our last day in Miami, or our last full day? It was. However, unfortunately, JetBlue canceled all flights out of Miami. So we were forced to spend another day, which wasn't a bad thing. I mean, who couldn't use an extra day of sun? But it was a bit of an inconvenience because we had to rebook on a different airline. And here you see my daughter full of energy that final morning with pancakes and food all over her face. So for lunch this day, we actually ended up heading over to Sobe Vegan. I showed you a little clip of some vegan chicken and waffles we had gotten from them a previous day, and it was so freaking delicious. We actually met with the owners. They were super sweet people, and the food was delicious. So again, this was our last full day. We really didn't do much. We actually just went out, walked around Biscayne Bay for the evening at our hotel, and just pretty much spent the rest of the night in preparing for our flight the next morning. So this actually concludes our Miami vlog. And just to close it out, I'll just be giving you a little montage of our last day, and I hope you enjoyed it. There's no pressure if you got time to